Welcome back, my beautiful subscribers, and hello everyone seeing me for the first time. Thank you all for stopping by. One of my subscribers asked me to make this astral projection video, and I didn't get his permission to share his name, but thank you so much for the request, and I'm sorry it took me so long to get the video out. In this video, we're going to learn how to astral project, which is an out-of-body experience, a method to travel interdimensionally like other forms of travel I do, such as bilocation and shamanic journey. You will learn a breathing exercise to get into a higher state and will be led into a meditation to travel in the astral. Please be sure to only do this when you are in a safe space and won't be interrupted, including by a phone ringing, as you don't want to be jolted back into your body because it can feel really uncomfortable. With practice, you'll be able to travel at will, and you'll be able to do this easier and easier. It could take a couple of weeks before you get, good at it, but if you're used to this sort of thing, it'll be a little faster. But if not, don't get discouraged. If you're having trouble, just keep doing it, and doing it safely is the key. So this is what to expect. You're going to lie down in a safe place where you won't be disturbed, including by the phone or the doorbell. It's best not to do it when you're too tired so you don't fall asleep. We'll call in your guides and we'll ask for the white light of protection around us while we travel, and just know you're totally safe and you can come back whenever you want, and you're protected by God's white light. We'll do some rhythmic breathing as follows. You can choose any of these rhythmic breath sequences depending on which feels best to you, either 2-4-2, 3-6-3, or 4-8-4. So it would be in on 2, out on 4, in on 2, out on 4. And that's one whole sequence. We're going to use that sequence for our meditation, and later on you can change that as your breath work improves. You practice it, you can go to a higher sequence, but don't worry if you never go to a higher sequence, because it's just really more of what you're comfortable with. So for the video, we're going to start with 2-4-2, and then what we're going to do is we're going to bring it into all of the chakras. Now, you won't go over 6 rounds. You can go to a higher rounds than 3, but I wouldn't go over 6 rounds. But for today, we're just going to do 3 rounds. So as we're going to call our light into all the chakras while we're doing the in-breath and the exhaling, we're going to be working with the light and bringing it throughout the chakras and into Mother Earth, and also into our higher self, which is connected to God and all that is. So we will, on the out-breath, become aware of the crown chakra at the top of your head and visualize a bright white light shining down on you as a sphere of white light. And don't worry if you don't see it, you can practice this. You'll continue with the in-breath and draw in the white light down from the crown chakra, visualizing it as a tube of bright white light and bringing it through to the third eye located in the middle of the forehead, and then into the throat chakra, the heart chakra, the solar plexus chakra located above the navel, and the spleen chakra located below the navel, and the base chakra inside the base of the spine, all while doing the in-breath. So in summary, while doing the out-breath, visualize a sphere and tube of light getting brighter and filling up with light, and on the in-breath, pulling it in the tube of glowing white light into the body, down through the chakras, into Mother Earth at the bottom of your feet. And then you're going to keep yourself grounded like that. And then while also connecting to your higher self, you're going to have the other end going up, connected to your higher self. And this keeps you safe from cording up to anything else you may encounter on your travels, as you're just observing everything you see for today. You will then create a silver cord attached to your solar plexus just above the navel by ejecting the astral white light substance out of your solar plexus, creating a cord that attaches you to your body. So no matter where you are going, you can follow it back to your body from the other end, and you'll be connected to your higher self. So you'll never get lost, and your higher self is connected to God and all that is. So when I'm ready to come back, usually from my trips, I usually just imagine I'm pulling myself back with the cord. Although with practice, it may be very quick to go out and back in consciously. Many times we astral project in our dream state and we don't realize it, and we do it unconsciously, and today we're going to do it consciously. You will then begin to practice sitting up in your astral body, your astral self getting into a standing position. Then you'll try imagining yourself beginning to float up and out of your body into the etheric body towards the ceiling, almost like levitating. You are in total control. Then if you have decided where you want to imagine yourself going, then imagine yourself going through the wall, flying out. And you can fly outside of the building. Walls cannot block you because in the astral body, there are no limits. So one thing to look out for, though, is when you're flying astrally is electric street wires, as they may create an uncomfortable energy and may distract you because of the energy or anything like electrical that's out there. Just keep flying, try to fly above that. And okay, so we're going to begin the meditation. So lie down now in your safe place where you will not be disturbed, and remember to shut your ringer off on your phone or any other alarms that may wake you. And we'll begin. I ask for God's white light of protection around us while we travel. And I will call on our guides now. Dear God, Jesus, Archangel Zoriel, Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, all our spirit guides and teachers, and all those of the light in Christ consciousness who wish to join us in this meditation, please will you come in. Thank you all for coming. We will now begin our rhythmic breathing. So beginning to take an in-breath for the count of 2, and exhaling for the count of 4. Inhaling for the count of 2. Exhaling for the count of 4. Inhaling for the count of 2. Exhaling for the count of 4. Inhaling for the count of 2. Exhaling for the count of 4. Inhaling for the count of 2. Exhaling for the count of 4. Inhaling for the count of 2. Exhaling for the count of 4. So we'll now bring the light into all our 7 chakras. Inhaling, holding for the count of 2. Now exhaling for the count of 4 while becoming aware of the crown chakra at the top of your head and visualizing a bright white light shining down on you as a sphere of intense white light. Inhaling, holding for the count of 2 while drawing the white light down into the crown chakra, visualizing it as a tube of bright white light. Exhaling for the count of 4, pushing the light through the chakras to the third eye, throat, heart, solar plexus, spleen, and base chakra, visualizing it connecting to your higher self and God. Inhaling, holding for the count of 2, pulling the light back down through all the chakras and below the feet, connecting you to Mother Earth. Now continue your breathing at your own pace as the tube of glowing light becomes brighter and brighter. Keep your awareness that you are connected to the earth and your higher self. You are now safe from anything you may encounter on your travels. You are just observing everything you see for today. Now imagine a cord attached to your solar plexus just above the navel by ejecting the bright white light astral substance out of the solar plexus chakra, creating a cord that attaches you to your physical body and your etheric body, your higher self. Remember, you can pull on or follow this cord back to your physical body when you are out of body in the astral. Now begin to imagine yourself sitting up in your astral body while your physical body stays lying in the bed. I'll give you a moment. Then imagine astrally getting into a standing position. I'll give you a moment. Now imagine yourself beginning to float up and out of your physical body into your etheric body towards the ceiling, almost like levitating. Know that you are in total control and can pull your cord and come back whenever you want. Now, if you have decided where you want to go outside the building, then you can begin to get ready to fly. So now imagine yourself going through the wall, flying outside the building. Walls cannot block you because you are in your astral body. There are no limits. Now I'll let you have a few moments while you do that and get acclimated. Now, imagine yourself in your astral body in a flying position and begin to fly and look down at the small buildings or trees below you. You can also look up at the beautiful sky above you. I will give you a moment while you fly around and feel what it feels like. Now we're going to fly to a beautiful pyramid, an ancient pyramid in Egypt. And there really is no time or space, so we're going to get there almost instantaneously. Now imagine you see an ancient pyramid on the sand and begin to let yourself come into a standing position and lower yourself gently to the ground, floating down lightly, and you land nicely on the ground and you can feel the sand on your feet. And now you're going to walk up to the pyramid and you're going to float right in through the wall because you can float through anything you wish to. Now look around inside the pyramid. What do you see? Can you see the painted walls and the treasures inside? I will give you a few minutes. Walk up, look around. You may even pick them up and touch them because you're in your etheric body, so you will not harm them. And just know that everything will be back in its perfect place when you leave. But for now, you're going to look at everything and examine everything. I'll give you a moment. Now you can begin to float all the way up to the top of the pyramid inside and feel the energy there as you collect beautiful energy, healing energy for yourself while you're in this pyramid. I'll give you a moment. And while you're in this pyramid, if you give permission, you may also have your DNA and cells upgraded, bringing you closer to the fifth dimensional light being that you are becoming. I'll give you a moment. And just continue with your breathing while you receive the initiations. You are in your etheric body already. And now it's time to float back down. And we're going to go back into the room with the paintings on the walls. and we're going to prepare to leave and fly back home. So try to make a mental memory of these things that you saw and felt, and then you will bring them back with you in your consciousness to remember when you come back. So we are now going to get into our floating position, and we're going to float right through the wall, out back where the sand is, outside the pyramid. And then we're going to levitate up. We're going to float up into our flying position and go well above the trees and everything and fly home. And if you want, you can pull on your etheric silver cord that's attaching you to yourself. And we're going to fly home. If you want to look around a little bit, you can see what's around you. And then we're going to quickly get home to where your physical body is residing right now. So make a mental picture of the trees below you and the sky above you, remembering how free it feels to fly right now above everything in the sky, in your etheric body, where nothing can harm you because you're etheric and you can float through anything. And so now we are back at your building, and we're going to float right through the wall and see yourself lying there comfortably on the bed, and begin to hover over into a lying position the same way that you came out of the body, and then you will gently float backwards, back into your body, all the way in your body, feeling so good and so comfortable in every way. And then you're going to do some breathing and get yourself prepared to open your eyes, relaxing, feeling comfortable, knowing you are safe and your physical body was safe, attached to your cord the whole time that you were out. And know that you're never gone from your body. Your body is still having your etheric cord attached, which means your body is totally safe. Nothing can come inside your body, and only you can come back into your body. So you are totally safe and totally protected while you are out. And now you're back in your body, safe and sound, ready to open your eyes, feeling good, feeling very happy as a result of all the things you saw in your astral projection. And then you can write them down or record them so that you remember, because the longer you come back, you may forget. And thank you all for listening. And if you like this video, please hit like, subscribe, click the bell for notifications of my new videos when they come out. Okay, and I'll see you soon. I hope you had a good travels. Bye.